Hello, my friends. It's Nick. It's the ASMR nerd. And welcome back to Manor Lords. This has probably been the most requested video over the last couple of months, so I'm glad to be returning to it today. Manor Lords is, of course, a fairly relaxed medieval town builder and simulator, and I've played it here on the channel a couple of times. Last time was about 2 months ago. You all seem to really enjoy it, and so did I, so yeah, I'm glad to be back at it. We'll see if I remember how to play or what we were doing last time, but we are going to be diving back into our little hamlet of Nusolo, a very small little place, but it was growing at the end of the last episode. We had some new families coming in, and we're gonna have to figure out what's next. What we're gonna want to do to continue expanding, becoming more prosperous, and making our little peasants happy and content. As I said, it's a really chill game, so even if you missed those first couple episodes, you'll figure out what's going on real quick. It's really laid back. Some great sort of medieval village vibes and some lovely sounds as well. So let's get to it. All right, so here we are back in Nusolo, and I gotta remember, okay, how to do anything. I have not played this since the last video, so it's a little bit of a reminder here, just what I've got to do. Okay, so where were we? Well, I seem to recall the last time we had built a church, and that is making our villagers pleased. If we check our burgage plots here, yeah, we'll see that all their needs are met. Water, church access, church level I should say, fuel, food, and clothing. And hey, our approval ratings are soaring, 68%. People here, they're loving it. And the people, of course, are the ones that get things done around here, so it's important that we keep them happy. Now, I seem to recall that we need empty burgage plots in order to entice new settlers to join our village. And let's see. We've got... Okay, so no families there, and no families here. Perfect. Okay, so we have 2 empty homes, which could be occupied by settlers. Now, I received a suggestion in the comments in the previous video, or on the previous video, which was I should really be making my burgage plots bigger, giving them big backyards, because apparently a big backyard allows you to build like little animal pens, or like chicken coops, or little veggie gardens for each individual family. And that's a great way to increase food diversity and supplement the food supply in your village. So I think once these 2 are occupied, we will build some more burgage plots, and we will go out of our way to make them bigger. Maybe we'll put them like over here or something. we also have a farm. We built this in the last couple of episodes, and I guess mostly last time, and it got planted up. As you can see, we are in the month of July, and our crops are growing. And now we did get these planted a little bit late, so it's possible that we're not going to get the harvest we hope for. But if we look here, this is giving us the different stages. We are at 11% crop growth, and we are already in July. But we do have however much remains of July and all of August before the harvest in September. So hopefully we hit 100% before that time. It's going to be tight. I think it's going to be close. My understanding is once we harvest, we're going to need a mill in order to, mill the grain that we harvest. And then I don't quite know how that gets turned into bread, if I'm being totally honest, but we'll just have to figure that out. We also have a single ox. Now, we had an issue with our saw pit last time where it wasn't properly utilizing the logs that were brought to it. Someone had suggested that we could get a second ox and assign it specifically to the saw pit, and that could help alleviate those issues. I'm not sure that that's necessary right now because I don't think we actually need to use the saw pit right now. It's for creating planks. That's for more advanced buildings. Although I guess if we want to build a mill, we might have to do that. But right now we have no families assigned to the saw pit, so no work is taking place there. It does look like the log storage has been expanded. Previously, it only allowed for one log to be stored at a time. Now it's 5. And this game has been patched since I played last, so hopefully some of the rough edges have been smoothed over. So that's our situation. Let's see what we can build, what we might want right now. So here in the gathering, we've got a logging camp. That's a necessity. It gives us the lumber we need to build everything. The woodcutter's lodge, that's for firewood. Our woodcutters are stocking up to ensure that we have enough firewood stockpiled at our storehouse to comfortably get us through the winter. We also have a saw pit, not currently active. A forester's hut. This is for planting new trees in a specified zone. Now that definitely seems like something that could be useful for us. We are starting to have our woodcutters move fairly far away from the logging camp. So I wonder if we should build a forester's hut. I wonder how much area it'll cover. Hard to tell, but if we planted it here, perhaps it will reforest this area. I'm not sure. That being said, it's important to note, in terms of families available to work the buildings, well, we only have one unassigned family, but unassigned families are pretty crucial because they're the ones that construct buildings. So all our other families are assigned to one particular structure or another, like the farm, the granary, the storehouse, etc. Actually, I don't think anyone's assigned to the granary right now. Yeah, it's empty right now. Or it's not empty, but there's nobody bringing stuff to it. That being said, we're also not constructing anything right now, so perhaps we can assign that final family to the granary just to ensure that food is getting moved there appropriately. Our primary source of food has been up here at the hunting camp. That said, I do not know if we are currently hunting animals, and it looks like we're not, because I think we set a hunting limit just to say once that population of animals gets below that threshold, 10, we'll stop hunting it until it's repopulated. So I guess we're just not getting food right now. Honestly, not quite sure. We could check to see where these people are. Here's Heinz transporting meat from somewhere to somewhere. Here is Hans transporting shields. I don't know why. And here is Gerhaz also transporting meat, apparently. Okay, well, I don't know. They're doing something, I guess. They're all transporting. So let's just keep browsing to see what else we might want to build. So the forester's hut is a maybe, but we don't have a family. We won't have a family for any of these things right now, but we could reassign one. Hunting camp we have. Forager hut is for berries. We don't have any berry, bushes, patches, I guess, nearby. The nearest ones are way over here. And that's a fair distance to go just to forage. So I don't think I'm going to bother with that just for now. We could construct an apiary. It says here, workers collect honey. Every region can sustain up to 2 apiaries by default. Again, we need a family to man it, but it could be nice to have. It requires 2 lumber, planks, I should say, which we have none, but we could unassign that family from the granary and reassign them to the sawpit. For curiosity, what are these folks doing? Transporting. Okay. Must be doing something worthwhile then. Our storehouse workers. Selling, transporting. Good old Kuntz is just waiting. Not sure why. Sometimes it's tough to know. Oh yeah, these guys are still moving meat and hides. Sometimes it's tough to know exactly what your little workers are doing and why. Looks like the sun is setting. Honestly, sometimes I like just doing this kind of thing, just watching what all our little villagers are up to, enjoying the scenery. This game is pretty slow paced. It doesn't really require intense activity for the most part, so you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the ambience of your little medieval village. Wait, gravedigger. Didn't know we had a gravedigger. I guess we might start seeing some graves around the church. I don't think any of our villagers have died yet, though, so it's a little weird that we have a gravedigger, but anyway, it's okay. We have lots of other categories of buildings we could construct here, though. Stone cutter camp would be good to have at some point, but stone is a ways away. That's not even stone, that's iron. It's probably a good thing to have. There's a rich stone deposit. Mining pit for the iron. We've got a granary, storehouse, a pack station. What does this say? Use this building to set up a barter connection, allowing you to send and receive goods between this and another region in your command. Not very useful for us right now because we don't have any other regions under our command yet. A hitching post, however, if we were to acquire another ox, we would want probably another hitching post because we currently have one, and I think that's good for just a single oxen. Oh, but we can't order more here. It'll cost us 20 somethings. I don't know what that is actually. Yep, no idea. It does look like we can afford it though, whatever it is. Just looking to see if it's hiding in a menu here somewhere. You might be able to see it. I might just be missing it. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe it's regional wealth. Yeah, it looks like. I think. It's not quite the same icon, but it's close. Our current regional wealth is 100. This is the amount of money owned by villagers from this region. It can be used to import or convert it to treasury via tax policy. I think that's what we need for this ox. Might not be a bad idea to order a second one. Probably help us eventually. Don't know that it's something we need right now, but what are our other options? Residential options. We've got purgage plots. We will build more once these ones are occupied. Oh, a tavern. A tavern would be nice. And now our current purgage plots do not actually have an entertainment requirement because I guess, would you look at that? Some of these are still lacking certain amenities. Interesting. The amenities that and supplies that a purgage plot has access to are reliant on, of course, your overall, production, but also their proximity to the marketplace. And it could be that the further ones just haven't received the goods just yet. They're kind of lower priority. Whereas the close by ones, they have everything they want. Interesting. Well, those should fill out slowly over time. Pretty sure. So we don't need a tavern yet, but it'd be kind of fun to have one, don't you think? What if we put a tavern out here, like, by the road, for passersby? A tavern costs 5 logs. Timber, they call it. That's not too bad. Oh, they're big. But apparently this is a viable spot for it, or there. Interesting. Kind of like it there. It's kind of a nice looking little corner spot. Let's do it. We've got plenty of timber. There we go. This is probably not really a high priority for us right now, but I just like it aesthetically. Having a cozy little tavern. And for that to get built, we are going to have to remove a family from somewhere. I'm not sure what makes the most sense, honestly. Oh yeah, we have the tannery up and running for some reason. I think we were going to try and offer leathers to our people. Yeah, okay, we are. Successfully. Let's just take that family off the granary for now. Now, they should, hopefully, know that they are unassigned. go and start transporting the 5 timber required to the tavern. So that will involve taking our dear ox here, Andre, and picking up some timber from the logging camp and dragging it over to the tavern. So I don't know which family that is, truth be told. It says here, well, it says somewhere it said we could assign a family and it would provide us with an ox handler, basically. A dedicated ox handler, but really I'm pretty sure that this unassigned family should. Okay. It could be that we're not quite ready for the timber just yet. I see one of our Grethlin here is working on the foundation. Wonder where the rest of her family is. It's funny, it says low population growth, neutral approval, although it gives us a thumbs up at 68%, which suggests probably more than neutral. Better than neutral. But anyway. Alright, Grethlin, are you coming to guide the ox? You are. There we are. Now it looks like the ox already had a log there. I don't know, maybe it was just hanging out with it. And now it's coming over here. I don't know if a tavern will make our people happier. It might increase our approval rating. Now the tavern does need some supply of beer. And if we were to grow barley, we could create our own malts for the beer. And if we had, I believe, a high enough level burgage plot, we could upgrade it into a brewer, basically. And then we would make our own beer. Now, I think that's a great goal for us. But I don't think we're there just yet. It's going to maybe be in subsequent years, because in our first year, we're simply growing wheat. Because I think dealing with our food supply is more crucial than our beer supply, as much as I wish it were the case. But alas, it is. We have 1 of 5 timber now for our tavern. Don't know what happened to Grethlin. But I trust that she's out there somewhere. Woodcutter just chilling too. Don't quite know what causes villagers to just stand around sometimes. Be busy other times. Do you have a family in here? You know, I guess we could probably just unassign our farm family, because I don't think there's anything for them to do, really, because the crops are just growing. I don't know if they need to water them, but I don't think so. Huh. But it says it's disconnected from the road network. That's absolute bollocks, because we totally have a road coming in here. It's too bad. Maybe it needed to come to this side somehow. I don't know. Oh well. So yeah, sure. Let's unassign our farmers for now, and let's assign them to the granary, just so that continues. See that bird fly right past the camera. Here comes morning. The dawn. Over our little village. It's not much, but it's a cozy little place, isn't it? It's kind of nice. I love the time of day lighting in this game. It's very atmospheric. So you see all the little shadows slowly slipping down the sides of the building as the sun moves overhead. This game has very pleasant music as well. It's morning at the marketplace. And of course we can hear all the action going on over here. This is York the Gravedigger just chilling. He's just like, just waiting for someone to need a grave. Yeah, slowly building up that tavern. These workers just hammering away.
Don't forget to brace the frame of the door. You don't want it to sag.
I like that they just converse with each other a little bit about the construction as it goes. Oh, here comes another log. Three out of 5. Yeah, we also don't have a family to manage our tavern, so I guess it really does seem to me like the limiting factor is available families and workers to operate the buildings in your town, your village. I'm not sure if that means I'm doing something incorrectly or if it's just how the game is, but you know, you have so many different things on the go at once that, you know, seems kind of important to have lots of people. But the number of people we have is controlled by how many settlers we get, and that is controlled by our approval rating. Which, honestly, I feel like is not bad at the moment. I'm sure we will get a new family soon. Here we've got a pretty nice little place here, right? What are granary workers up to? Nothing. Why did I assign them to the granary then? They're just waiting. I guess maybe there's nothing for them to do. I thought they would store meat here, but I guess maybe there's not a lot of meat coming in. Let's check out the meat sitch. Yeah, here we go. No game in range or hunting limit reached. The wife Gerhaz is selling hides or meat. Meat, it looks like.
Firewood. Me. You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
But, yep, the hunting has stopped for now. Again, I'm not quite sure where we're supposed to get food from if we're not hunting or foraging. We're waiting on our wheat. That'll happen at some point. Let's see about building a not a corpse pit. It says workers become grave diggers. That implies that we have a corpse pit, but we don't. Oh, I did assign a family to the church, and I assumed that they would be you know, some kind of priest or something, but it looks like they just become grave diggers. So these guys aren't doing anything. So let's take this family off of here. We don't actually need a family assigned to the church right now. Let's get them on the saw pit so that we can start getting a few more, whatever the heck they call them. The planks. Oh, the storehouse is full, huh? Is that, oh yeah, generic storage, totally full up.
The finest hides in all the
I guess
land.
that's all these things. Okay. Well, it does seem like the family's still up to something, so we'll let them stay, I guess, doing that for now. At some point, it'd be great if this family would start doing something. Earhart. Oh, he's chilling here. So I feel like we're maybe encountering the same problem we did before. Just to say, oh wait, he did. Okay, no, he produced planks, and now they're stored here. But in order to keep processing logs, we need logs to be brought to here. And I think nickel here. There we go, transporting timber. So I think now they're going to start taking timber from the camp to the saw pit, I think. Yeah, look at that. Our tavern. Almost complete. Very nearly there. So I guess part of the strategy, challenge, if you will, of this game is moving your families around over time. There we go. Tavern built. Yeah, moving them around over time so that, you know, when in certain seasons or under certain situations they're not needed in one building, then you can assign them to something else. It would be handy to have just a big list of where all my people are assigned, but I don't think that exists. Like just all your buildings and where the families are at. I'm not sure if that's a thing. If you know, please let me know in the comments. It says generic storage full. Excess goods need to be moved to a storehouse, otherwise workers may stop production. Well, I don't know, I guess we could also stop our woodcutters, because now the storehouse is full up. I'm actually not sure where they're taking the wood now. Oh, I see. The wood. Interesting. I was thinking that the generic storage for the woodcutter's lodge would fill up, but I thought I just saw it go down, so I went up there. I don't know. Mysterious are the ways of my people. Alright, so Barbara is, it looks like maybe she's on her way to saw some logs. I don't know what Earhart's up to, he's just chilling. Earhart. So our tavern, we have no one assigned to it. Oh, it says we're disconnected from road network. Okay, maybe we have to just do this last little bit here. Let's see about making a road there. There we go. Connected. Let's double check our farmhouse here. Maybe we do have to like just connect something the last little bit. Kind of weird. Don't know if it shows
You'll not find finer wares
where. I don't know, it's not snapping to anything, so I'm not sure. What else are we going to need? We're going to need a mill. So maybe we should look at that. Let's see. That'll be under farming, maybe. Yes, a windmill. Says it works most efficiently on empty land unobstructed by buildings or trees. Ah, I see. So that radius, we want it to be. Where's that road access at? Because that's the big arrow, right? Now getting the road actually back here is going to be tricky. This is actually not a bad spot. Here-ish, maybe? 95% efficiency. Like, that seems pretty good to me. I see the road connection point is right there underneath that white arrow. So this would connect it to the road, I think, if we just plunk it down here. Oops. Didn't mean to cancel that. Sure, why not? Let's do it. I don't know if we can get meaningfully above 95% efficiency. That's about as good as I've seen. It's kind of weird because it looks like... Oh, it also can't be built there, apparently. For reasons. Doesn't really... It's highlighted in red, which suggests it's not going to work. Not really sure why. 89%. What about over here? It's a long way to transport the wheat, but I don't understand why is it red in so many areas? If we could bring the road, I guess we could bring the road like around the church, right? But why is windmill efficiency so poor over here?
Well, perhaps it was simply a bad day. These things do happen from time to time.
I mean, 90% there doesn't seem too bad. Maybe that's what we gotta do. Not as good as some places, but at least it can be placed. Like it's in the white there. And 90% ain't too bad. Sure, let's do it. Efficiency up. And we're gonna want to build our road out there. Should probably check to see if all our buildings are connected to the road network. I think they are generally. We still gotta figure out how to get stuff for pantry here. Not quite sure how to supply beer. Probably have to trade for it. Maybe we need some kind of trade building then. Anyway, let's build roads to our planned
Keep your hearth warm.
little planned mill. Bring it over here, past the church, right around. Nope. Be like so. Then here. Sure, whatever.
You'll not find find finer wares anywhere else.
It's not especially tidy, but it'll work, I think. Let's do it. It's kind of organic looking. It's a bit of a trek to get out there. It's a little silly. I did not plan this well. But oh well. Now who's this? Walking through the farmhouse. Are they coming to build? Oh, they are. Grethlin. She's going to work on that foundation. Good old Grethlin. How's our wheat going? Still only 11%. That's concerning. Not sure why that would be. Yield 0 out of 2. I don't know, maybe we have to water it somehow, but I don't know how to do that. Don't know that our storehouse folks are doing anything these days because the storehouse is full. Let's take them off of there. Oh no, wait, shoot. They were selling stuff. That was dumb. Well, hopefully they figure that out again. Because... yeah, I don't know. It's the same family. Surely they'll figure it out. I always forget that, like, having family side of the building doesn't just mean that they're transporting stuff, but they are also then distributing stuff from that building. One thing we had talked about was getting a second ox. I think that would be worthwhile. Stable space is currently only 1, but we can upgrade this to a small stable, which gives us a little bit more. 1, exactly, 1 more, so let's do that. We have the planks for it now, thanks to our saw pit being up and running. Oh shoot, I probably should set a construction reserve here. I totally forgot that's a thing. So that will ensure that our timber doesn't get entirely turned into planks. We will always keep, I don't know, let's keep like 15 timber in reserve. So I guess this small stable won't be finished until after the windmill is done. That's going to take a little while. We got 1 out of 4 timber so far. And then the building that has to take place. Woodcutters so diligently chopping away over here. I think we are like extremely prepared for the winter. Yeah, we have a whole year of supplies. We have 12 months of food, 14 months of fuel. I think we're set for a while. We could literally just tell everyone to stop doing anything and they'd just be able to chill for like a year. That ain't too bad. But we'll keep them busy. It would seem that our storehouse workers didn't figure out that they should be continuing to, sell firewood. Confusing to me. Yeah, no people here. I still have faith. They'll figure it out one day. I guess I don't think they're doing anything right now. They're just waiting. Oh. Upgrade to large storehouse. Increases generic storage to 2,500. Yo, that's a lot. It's kind of expensive, but I mean, we've got the resources for it by like a long shot, so what the heck, let's do it. I assume that's going to require this family. It's busy on the windmill, but you know what? Let's take this family off of here since they're not doing anything. And let's upgrade. Because that's going to give us way more space. 10 times the space. That's awesome. And we've got 2 families. Although we only have 1 ox. So there's that. But that does mean that at least once all the wood has been transported to the windmill build site, then it'll get transported to the large storehouse build site, and the family working on the windmill can continue to construct it while the other family works on the storehouse. Oh yeah, right, the stable. Whoops. Well, you know, if anything, we should probably prioritize the stable. Now that I think about it. Because that will help us get another ox sooner rather than later. And a second ox will help all the other construction go faster. So yeah, let's prioritize that. I legitimately don't know how long it takes for wild animals to replenish. I would assume like at least a year. But we do have food stockpiles for a year plus, so I guess that's okay. I don't know. Like in real life, it would probably take several years, you know, for the animals to have babies, for those to grow to adults, and then we could hunt them. We don't want to be hunting the babies now. I wonder if we should just take a family off of saw pit as well, because they're not getting fed with logs right now. Right? Because the ox is busy with buildings. We should definitely get another ox. Yeah, our wheat still isn't growing. Maybe we did need to have a... We did need to have a family here. I don't know. Like, maybe they need to water it periodically or something. Not quite clear. This game, as I've said a couple times, is still in early access. I don't think I mentioned that in this video, but it's worth noting. It's an early access release. There are some bugs still. Maybe some pacing things that should be addressed. Yo, what are you doing out here? Why are you so far away? I don't understand. Oh, it's because our woodcutters are chopping wood way over here. Oh, that's less than ideal. Oh, but we have a bunch of logs stored here. Why can't we just take the logs from here directly to the build sites? Huh. Oh well. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that rising sun. Very nice. So pastoral. So relaxing. So I assume Nickel here and Andre are taking... I don't know, I'm calling it Andre, but it was Endris. I have no idea. Are taking that log over to our windmill build site. Oh. Okay, some sort of construction is starting over here. Probably flattening up. Oh, would you look at that? We don't actually need an ox to transport the planks. It looks like we can literally just have Albrecht take them from the saw pit straight over. That's awesome. That's really good. Yeah. You go, Albrecht. You're doing the most crucial work in the village right now, Albrecht. Upgrading that hitching post so that we can get another ox. Oh, and here comes Barbara. She's gonna help. Or she's gonna stand around and watch. Barbara, what are you doing? That face. That face, though. Come on, Barbara. Pull your weight, Barbara. She knows what she's doing. Absolutely nothing. Look at Albrecht. Look at him working so hard. Are they part of the same family? Bet you they are. Bet you they are. I don't know how to check that, actually. It's a different Albrecht, I think. Oh no, he's waiting now too. Wait. Grethlin. Why is everyone just standing around doing nothing? Oh, because Jorg is transporting the planks while everyone else just watches. Okay, y'all better get to work as soon as that plank's here. Hey, there we go, Grethlin. Albrecht. Jorg. But Barbara. Frickin' Barbara. Nothing. I'm watching you, Barbara. Hey, look at that. Our stable has been upgraded. That's excellent. Yeah, she just walks off. She's like, yeah, I totally helped. Now, let's order ourselves another ox. There we go. Yes, that totally was the regional wealth. Livestock order placed. Oh my god, it's gonna take 30 days. After placing an order, a livestock merchant will come to your town and deliver the animal. Orders can be placed once a month. Oh wait, so maybe we can't order another ox for... Oh, yo, is this the livestock trader? Oh no, this is Andre. Where's our livestock trader at, yo? Oh. Oh no, they're still working on the upgrade. But that's... Okay, so... Andre, I'm just calling him Andre, is bringing the last log for the windmill. And then all focus will be on the storehouse. It's concerning to me that our crops are still not growing. I don't quite understand. You have a lot of families assigned. But yeah, they're really just doing nothing.
Step right up and step.
Uh-huh. Work area. Wait, wild animals have migrated. Oh, does that mean we got more? Nope. Our woodcutter's lodge is full up. Okay, so it was filling. I thought that might be the case, but that's okay because we will have a large storehouse sooner rather than later, I hope. Let's assign... Okay, let's take our family off. Oh, no, right. Interesting, this family owns a market stall. If you unassign them, this market will have to be taken over by someone else. But I did reassign a family to the storehouse, although it's getting upgraded, so maybe they can't. Oh good, okay. No, the family, at least our family, did take over the firewood stall. That's good, that's good. So it said wild animals have migrated, but from where to where? I thought that would mean our deposit was maybe replenished with newly arrived animals, but maybe it's somewhere else. no way to know, is there? I don't think. Actually, wild animals migrated. Okay, well, it was for this deposit, but we have no more, nor do we have any less. It still says it's a rich deposit of wild animals. So, population of 6. Oh well. Maybe it will slowly repopulate now. Alright, our windmill's gonna be done soon, I think. I think construction on the storehouse is on hold till we can get more timber to it. Where is Andre? I'm not quite sure when our next ox is going to come either. It might legitimately be a full month. There we go. Andre, bring in that log. Look at him go. I was going to say what a workhorse, but that would be selling him short.
Firewood! Firewood!
What a work ox. I honestly don't know what we should be doing next. Let's keep looking at what buildings are available to us. Pasture. Guess we could get some livestock going. I don't know how that works, so. Ooh, an oven. We're going to want that once we harvest some grain, get our mill producing flour, then we're going to need a communal oven to make some bread. So that'll be good when we get to that point. But right now, for some reason, no one's working on the mill. And now I know I did put the large storehouse. I know I didn't actually. They're both medium priority. We have all the timber we need, and we have 2 free families. So one of them should come on over here to our windmill, and one of them should be over here working on our storehouse. Again, the limiting factor on the storehouse is Andres and Nickel. I know I said I was going to call him Andre, but no, I'm second guessing myself. Oh, 12%. Yeah, that's grown pretty slow. I'm a little concerned about that. Any mercenary companies available? Why is the bell ringing? What does that mean? It's a little loud. I hope that's not a bad thing. I mean, it probably just means it's church time, but it's a little concerning that it did that at the same time. It said something about mercenary companies.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
I don't think we're under attack or anything. In fact, I think we're in peaceful mode, so I don't think there's any possibility of attack. But, oh, yay, a new family has started moving in. Ah, this Burkish plot here is going to receive a family. Nice. Earhart, the husband, has arrived. The rest of his family should follow. I'm happy for them, but what I'm really excited about would be receiving an ox. We really need a second ox. It's pretty dire. Okay, well, you know, what we could use is a forester's hunt. Because right now, everyone's going real far away to get that wood. So instead, what if we built it here? Again, I don't know what the area of effect on this thing is, but if we build one back here, and we'll connect it to the road network, and hopefully this area around our logging camp will start to get repopulated. Now that probably takes some years as well.
Hey, where are the pegs? Oh, there they are.
What do you think? Should we just do it like this? Sure. Or should we connect it over here? Alright, let's do that. Looks better. We could always do that if we wanted. I think our mill just got built. Hey, and we have a windmill. Which again is very preemptive because we can't use it until we have some wheat. And I'm dubious about whether we're gonna get any wheat. Okay, well now crop growth is moving along. Oh shoot, we're into August now.
Bring this in, move that there.
Yeah, I'm not happy with this yield 0 out of 2. That's not good. Interesting. If we research fertilization with a development point, that would allow us to have fields that sit fallow every once in a while and then use them as pasture. And presumably the animals at pasture will poop in the fields and fertilize them. That appears to be the case there. Yeah, man, our crops are going so slow. It's concerning. I think we were a little overly ambitious trying to get a farm up and running in our first year. I don't think that's actually recommended. But, wait, how? How is this disconnected from the road network? It's right here. I guess it's like connected to our well, which is technically not a road. I don't know. Let's see if we can fix that.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we might be out of luck. I think we probably shouldn't have placed it right up against a well. Hard to know these things, though. You know, it's like it's never quite clear how these things work. Oh well, you'll live and learn. We have a goofy little granary that's not connected to a road network. Okay, we're almost there with our storehouse upgrade. You know, let's just take a little a visit, shall we, in first person to our village. Before we do that, I'm gonna save, because last time, or the time before, going into first person, crashed it. So let's do that first. Alright, we've saved. Let's go visit our people. As it says here, very early in development, expect glitches. So, the crashing I can accept, and we were warned. But I love this perspective. It's just so neat to come on in here and see everything. Everything humming along.
Give me a hammer and something needs
Little villagers at work, or fading through fences, as the case may be. I will, you know, acknowledge the fact that the villagers really don't observe the laws of physics when it comes to walls. They'll just walk right through any old wall. Just phase right through. They will try to use doors on their houses, it seems, but yeah, when it comes to like moving through buildings, they just kind of. Well, this guy went through a gate. I guess that's something. Let's go check out our windmill. Fancy new structure. The sounds are nice down here, eh? Oh, our windmill caught by the dying light of day. Last rays of the sun caressing its blades, arms. What the heck do you call those? Sails? What do you call the things on a windmill? It's not a propeller. I don't know. What do you, somebody help me in the comments. What do you call the things? Arms, I guess. Or sails. Like one or the other. And this is where I would put my second ox. If I had one. But we will get a second ox one day. When that very slow trader makes their way over here. Let's go check out the tavern. I think we can also phase right through walls and fences. Oh, no. I lied. We cannot phase through this fence. Okay, fine. Can we go into buildings? I don't think so. Let's check. Oh, we totally can. Well, this is a pretty sad looking tavern. This is a little lacking. Oh, hello. It's what are their names? I already forget. It starts with an E. That ox does not care for physics. Yo, can we go through this wall though? We totally can. Okay, that's so funny. Fences, apparently solid. Walls, very much not. This is also a pretty crappy tavern area. Well, I'm sure the people will make the most of it once the beer starts flowing. There we go. Wonder if later in development, if they will ever make it so that the walls are actually, like, you can collide with the walls. Same with the villagers, you know. We shall see. I will reiterate, this is in early access, and moreover, it's primarily developed by one guy, Greg, according to the little message that pops up on the main menu. I'm sure Greg has been helped by contractors, probably, you know, to create music and assets, art and things, maybe models and textures, I don't know. But the actual, you know, design, programming, all that, I'm pretty sure it's just Greg. So, oh, let's go check out our non-existent Forester's Hut. The future site of the Forester's Hut. I think it will be a very good spot. I'm a little surprised. Oh, look at that. Someone's coming over to start on it, I think. Yeah. Perfect timing. Wait, does that mean that our storehouse upgrade is complete? Let's see. Sure looks like it. Oh, that fence does not count. Yeah, it totally is. Because look at, there's a family transporting stuff to the storehouse again, I think. It's a nice big storehouse. Well, let's pop out of first person. Back into the eye in the sky. Indeed is finished. Oh, we should reassign a family though. There we go. Now, we can reassign a family to... Oh, we already had a family in the Woodcutter's Lodge. But the family that's assigned to the storehouse can now start transporting wood to back to the storehouse. And I saw a thing just pop that said that our Forester's Hut is complete. So let's assign a family. We now have 27 total people in our settlement. We've left one family available for construction. 8 families assigned to various places. Man, the farmhouse family really has the good life. They just don't have to do anything. I should probably assign them to something else, but I don't know what. We don't need gravedigger. If I assign them to the tavern, is that useful? How do we get beer? And that's a good question. Let's take a look. Trade. Trading post. Enables trading with traveling merchants, trade points, and trading posts in other regions. Yeah, that seems maybe like something we should have. Enables trading when visiting a traveling regional wealth as a currency used for trade. When employed, one family member travels to nearest possible destination to conduct trade. I don't know where that is. Well, the other family members help manage the inventory. Huh. Ooh, it'd be nice to have a manor at some point. But we need a bigger settlement for that. Oh. Cosmetic shrine. And shrubbery. We can clear an area if we wanted. Let's set up a little shrine. Why not? That's kind of a cool idea. Well, right here. Serve as this like little entrance to town. Little way shrine for travelers. There we go.
Let's go, people!
I don't think it even had a cost. But it's just kind of a neat little spot. Aesthetic. Cosmetic. Bloomery. Malt house, eh? Not yet. Yeah, I think building a trading post would be wise. Ooh, that's big. Okay, sure. Let's build it right. Yeah, right here, right on the main road. Seems like a great spot. I assume this shrine will be built very quickly. Anytime now. Yo, are those wild animals ever show up? Oh, they did. Sort of. They showed up, but I guess we've already hunted them back down to the threshold. I don't know what a good threshold is. I think 10 was the default. At what point does the population become unsustainable? I don't know. Is she... Oh, planting trees. Look at our little foresters. Planting trees diligently. So it does seem like they will work this area, at least, which is excellent. Kind of ironic how our woodcutters have trees right next to them here. Hey, shrine's done. And that's real neat. And then the trading post is up next. Wait. Our other ox appeared. Our other ox appeared. It says we have 2 oxen now. Oh, we do. We've got Andres and Conrad. Here, look at Nickel and Andres, and Conrad with Earhart. Yo, we got 2 oxen. And check it out, our approval rating has increased 74%. Got that new family in. Things are looking up. Just as the sun rises. Isn't that nice and picturesque? Lovely. Well, friends, I do believe this would be a good place to leave off for now. Honestly, don't know how long we've been going for here, but it feels like it's probably close to that 1 hour mark. It just seems to be kind of what I've been doing for these episodes. And we've made some progress. Not like crazy lots, but this game isn't really about making crazy lots of fast progress. It's deliberate and measured. It's not in a hurry, really, to get anywhere. But I like that. It makes it, a very nice, just immersive experience to enjoy, to savor the atmosphere, the sights and sounds. You get the time to know your villagers a little, your peasants, like good old Nickel and Andres the Ox and Barbara. Not like Barbara did anything, but anyway. Thank you for watching, friends. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, it's probably been the most requested video on the channel for the last couple months. So I hope y'all enjoy it. And if you want to see more sooner rather than later, well, go ahead and keep requesting it. We can come back to it for sure. For sure. Definitely one of my favorite ASMR games of the year, no doubt. In the meantime, I hope you found this relaxing. I hope you found it enjoyable. And I look very forward to having you back here next time. Farewell for now, my friends. And I'm sure it comes as no surprise to you, dear viewer or listener, that here at the end of the video is where I give my special thanks to all of this channel community's amazing members. Just the way our little village of Nusalo has all kinds of community members, doing their bits to support, so does this channel community. This channel community's members, however, are no peasants. No, not at all. Our channel community supporters are legendary heroes. And I appreciate them so very much for everything they do for this channel. If, dear viewer or listener, you are interested in becoming one of these supporters on Patreon or YouTube memberships, I encourage you to take a look at the links down below at the top of the video description. You know how that works. There you will find 3 different tiers. I'm sure you will be able to find one that's right for you. Each comes with some different fun perks. And at the Mighty Fusro Da tier, those legends, they get their names read out in an extra special spoken shout out in each and every video. And as ever, it is my honor to read to you now our Fusro Da tier supporters, starting with K Time, Odin Son, Drummer Britt, Jake Luffney, Ragnar Ragnarsson, Smitty, Captain Vanquisher, and Bruce Buchner. A fantastic group of folks. I can never thank them enough. That's why you hear me thanking them in every single video. I keep trying. I'm not there yet. It's not enough. I don't know if it'll ever be. But of course, everyone you see here very kindly supports what I do, allows me to keep making the kind of content that I love making the most, and that you hopefully enjoy watching the most as well. So let's all get together here and give a big old thank you to this channel's amazing support.